The Trump administration just gave farmers $12 billion. And here's the strange part: the money is coming from the very thing that made the problem so much worse in the first place. The White House says this $12 billion bailout is a bridge payment, a temporary boost to keep farmers afloat until next year's federal support kicks in. But the real story of why farmers need this money? Well, it's a lot messier than a simple emergency payout. Farmers were already struggling long before President Trump was reelected, and long before he imposed tariffs on much of the world. Costs have been rising across the board: fertilizer, fuel, machinery, labor. Many farms were already on the edge of bankruptcy. Newsweek even called it the worst time to be an American farmer in decades. And then came Trump's trade war.
With today's action, we are finally going to be able to make America great again, greater than ever before.
When the U.S. hit China with new tariffs, China hit back hard. China used to buy half of all American soybeans, but during June, July, and August of this year, China bought zero. For farmers who plan their entire year around those export deals, this was catastrophic, and it's what triggered the bailout. Here's where things get really strange. The $12 billion bailout is being funded by tariff revenue. So we're using money collected because of the trade war to fix problems caused by the trade war.
They're great people. They're the backbone of our country. So we're going to use that money to provide $12 billion in economic assistance to American farmers. $12 billion is a lot of money, Merrill. What do you think? Peanuts for you, though, right? Peanuts.
Most of the bailout, about $11 billion, goes to farmers growing staples like corn, soybeans, wheat, cotton, and rice. Another $1 billion goes to specialty crops like fruits, vegetables, and sugar. The payments start rolling out in early 2026. Supporters say this is a lifeline. If farms collapse, America loses part of her food system. Critics call it farm welfare. They argue the money only delays the next crisis unless trade stabilizes. So is the $12 billion bailout the right move? Well, maybe. But it exposes something bigger: how fragile America's farming economy has become, and how global politics can hit hardest in the middle of the country. Let me know what you think. Should the government be doing this? And what happens when the next planting season comes around? For more political news and explainers like this, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.